let's talk about these other moves from Belski. So you added to Goldman Sachs, clearly after President Trump posted on Truth Social about David Solomon and their economists.
Clearly.
That was your buy signal. U.S. Bank Corp and MetLife. Tell me more.
Yeah, we took out BlackRock, and these are all positions within our value portfolio. BlackRock to us isn't so much a value stock anymore. We still own it in our dividend growth portfolio, but stock's at 28 times earnings, hitting all-time highs. We've owned it for 13 years. So it's time to kind of diversify out, I think, a little bit. And we think the banking cycle in Goldman is going to be amazing second half of the year. But don't also underestimate how important the wealth management business has become for Goldman. It's a gold mine for them. On the MetLife side, we'd like to diversify out in financials to have a little bit more on the insurance side. And then finally, U.S. Bank Corp's a name that's been underwhelming, but we think in terms of the Midwest growth that we're seeing from the economic perspective, U.S. Bank will do very well.
Is U.S. Bank Corp one of yours? You had a lot of regionals. You have that, right?
Yes. It's one of our holdings.
What do you think about buying more of it here?
I'd like buying more Goldman Sachs. I think Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, JP Morgan, those are the names to own right here. Regional banks, okay, relying on that rate cut.
All right. Airline stocks ripping today. Well, are we doing this? Are we doing that? Okay. Airline stocks, they're ripping today. I just rewound myself. Phil LeBeau says the primary driver is the expected collapse of Spirit. And when that finally happens, it will take capacity out of the domestic route system. Jimmy, Delta's one of those moving.
Yeah, well, they're all moving, and frankly, the ones that have higher debt are moving the most. So Americans up more than Delta, and that's because not just rate cuts, but the idea that inflation is not going to promote rate hikes down the line has these more indebted, more leveraged companies moving higher. Spirit coming out of the system definitely helps. And this on the back of the CPI, in which you saw airfares going higher for the first time in 4 months, has this enthusiasm coming back to the sector.
Let me use one more thing. FedEx is a new buy for you?
Yeah, it is.
Why'd you add that?
Parker Hannifin we took the Parker Hannifin position, blew it out. Again, not a value stock. FedEx, clearly one of those turnarounds, having a lot of problems. But given the fact that we do believe the economy is going to remain strong, fuel prices are low, we think that's a great turnaround.